Hey guys, we're going to be comparing on the left screen a highly active walking foot to a sprinting foot. Both feet are highly active, just made for different uses. And right now we're just comparing the walking gait. The prosthetic is our reference limb, and let's go ahead and watch this. So right now we can see that there is a little bit of a difference in stride length and also walking mechanics in general. Let's go ahead and rewind, and I'm going to point out a couple things. So on the left screen, we can see that the foot remains dorsiflexed. And there is minimal plantar flexion once the loading phase begins and initial contact. And this is due to the compression of the heel. We can see that there is a little shock on the heel right here, and that's actually going to help us roll over onto the toe. It's going to give a little spring back as it loads up, and it's going to help propel us forward. There's also carbon fiber on the front of this foot, which helps us actually roll off the toe. It's going to be loading up as I come off of this toe right here, and it's going to help with the swing through. Whereas the sprinting prosthetic is going to remain, the foot is going to remain plantar flex the whole time. The foot is made just for top end speed sprinting, and so there's no need to have dorsiflexion and no need to load any heel or anything like that. We can also see that because of the plantar flexion in the sprinting prosthetic, there is minimal knee extension. Let's go ahead and watch this. Okay. Let's compare the two real quick. Watch the left screen and right screen, and watch the reference limb and the knee extension difference. I'm going to go ahead and pause it on this one. So we can see that this knee is pretty extended, almost hyperextended, going into initial contact and loading. And I believe this is to help load that heel up to get a nice rollover onto the toe. Whereas the sprinting prosthetic, let's go ahead and watch that. There's not much knee extension, or at least not as much. The knee still remains fairly flexed, and I believe this is because if I were to extend the knee out as much as I do on the highly active walking foot, that the return from the prosthetic would actually push me backwards. Right now, the angle of the prosthetic, because there's not much force going into the ground, it still allows me to somewhat go forward. So again, knee extension is the difference, and I believe this affects the stride length, and also the foot flexion in both feet is different.